I paid $50,000 for a family vacation, but my mother-in-law invited my wife's ex, so I canceled the payment and turned the trip into her worst nightmare. I'm a 35-year-old man, and I thought I was doing something good, something that would bring everyone closer together. I've been married to my wife Erin for 7 years. Her family's complicated. Her parents, especially her mom, can be judgmental and controlling, while her brother, Derek, is the golden child who can do no wrong. I've always tried to win them over, even though they never really liked me. I come from a working-class background, while they're used to luxury and appearances. Still, I did my best. I built a successful business over the last decade, and for once, I wanted to do something grand for the whole family. So, I decided to organize and fully fund a family vacation, something unforgettable. I wanted to show them appreciation and finally feel like I belonged. I booked a 2-week trip to Hawaii, covering flights, accommodation, private tours, everything. It cost me around $50,000 in total. When I told Erin, she was thrilled. Her family, at least initially, acted surprised and grateful. But I could already sense that Derek was a little smug about it, saying things like, "Wow, finally hitting it big, huh?" in that fake joking tone. I ignored it. The plan was for all of us, me, Erin, her parents, Derek, and his wife, to fly together. I arranged a private van to take us to the airport. Everything was prepaid and confirmed. I triple-checked every detail. Then the day of the trip came. Update 1. That morning, I woke up early, made coffee, and went to double-check our travel documents. Erin was packing the last of her things. She said she needed to help her mom with something and would meet me at the van. I didn't think much of it. When I got outside, the van was gone. At first, I thought maybe they were picking someone up. I called Erin, no answer. Then I called her mom, her dad, Derek, nothing. I started panicking. Finally, 45 minutes later, Erin texted me. "I'm so sorry, honey. There was confusion about the luggage and timing. We had to go ahead. You can take the next flight. Everything's fine." Everything's fine? They left without me. I couldn't believe it. I immediately checked the flights. The next available one wasn't until the following day, and it wasn't covered under the prepaid package because it was a group reservation. I had to pay again out of pocket for my ticket. I spent that entire day at the airport, furious, humiliated, and heartbroken. When I finally arrived in Hawaii, no one greeted me. No hugs, no apologies. Erin just said, "You made it. Let's not ruin the trip, okay?" I swallowed my anger for the sake of the vacation.
Update 2. From the start, everything was off. Derek and his wife monopolized the activities. Erin's parents constantly praised Derek for organizing such a lovely trip, as if he had paid for anything. At dinners, they would make inside jokes and talk over me. When I reminded them that I had paid for everything, Erin told me, "You're making it awkward. Just let them enjoy it." One morning, I woke up to find that they'd gone on a private snorkeling trip, one I had scheduled for all of us. When I asked about it, Erin said, "They thought you wanted to sleep in." Every single day, they made me feel invisible. The more I tried to bond, the more they pushed me away. On the 8th day, I reached my breaking point. During dinner, her mom made a snide remark. "It's nice to see money hasn't changed you, dear. You still dress modestly." Everyone laughed. I stood up and said, "You're welcome for the trip. Every meal, every drink, every room, all of it. You're enjoying it because of me, and you treat me like garbage." The table went silent. Erin whispered, "You're embarrassing yourself." That night, I booked an earlier flight home. Update 3. When I returned home, I turned off my phone and stayed offline for 2 days. I felt empty. I couldn't understand how the people I tried to impress could be so cruel. When Erin finally came home, she was furious. "How could you leave? You ruined everything. My parents think you're unstable." I calmly told her, "Your parents should think about how they treated me after I spent 50 grand on their comfort." She said, "You didn't do it for them, you did it for yourself, to look good." That's when I realized something deep down. She wasn't sorry. She didn't care how I felt. I decided to separate. I told her she could stay with her parents until we figured things out. She left that night, slamming the door. Update 4. 2 weeks later, Derek's wife messaged me on Facebook. She said she wanted to apologize, and then she dropped a bombshell. Apparently, Erin and Derek's parents planned to leave me behind. They thought I was too controlling about the itinerary and wanted to start the vacation in peace. Erin agreed. She knew about it. They never intended to wait for me that morning. I reread her message 5 times. Everything made sense now. The silence, the jokes, the indifference. They didn't just disrespect me, they betrayed me. I forwarded the message to Erin with a simple note. I know. She called immediately, crying, begging me to talk, but I ignored her.
Update 5. I filed for divorce 3 months later. She tried to guilt me, saying it was just a misunderstanding, that I was being dramatic. But the truth was clear. I could never trust her again. Since then, I've poured my energy into my work and rediscovered hobbies I'd abandoned long ago. Hiking, photography, and even volunteering at a local animal shelter. I also started therapy, and for the first time, I've begun to understand that love doesn't require you to buy acceptance or tolerate disrespect. A few months ago, I took another trip to Hawaii, this time alone. I stayed in a small beachside Airbnb, surfed at sunrise, and drank coffee while watching the waves crash. No one left me behind. For once, I was exactly where I was supposed to be. Update 6. Erin tried to reach out one last time. She said she regretted everything, that her parents had manipulated her. But I didn't respond. I didn't need to. The peace I feel now is priceless, and it didn't cost $50,000. Sometimes the most expensive lessons are the ones that teach you your worth.